Which space feels calmer? If this one feels calm, something deeper is happening and it's not random. So today I will show you why, but before that, let me introduce myself. I am Pratima, an interior designer, and I love creating homes that are not just aesthetic but also feel right. So let's get into the deeper why. Over thousands of years, humans survived by quickly reading their environments. Is this safe or should I stay alert? Because of that, the brain evolved to look for patterns and predictability. In fact, neuroscience research shows that the brain prefers environments that are easy to understand and process. For example, when a space is simple and organized, you don't need to think much to understand it, and when something is easy to process, we feel calm. Now let's go deeper into repetition. The brain is always trying to predict what comes next because in evolution, predictable environment means safety. For example, in a forest, trees repeat in shape and spacing. On the ocean, waves move in same rhythm and day turns in night again and again. Nothing surprising, nothing sudden, so the brain learns to relax in patterns. However, when everything is random, different colors, different objects, no connection, the brain works harder. It starts asking, what is this? Does it belong? In psychology, this is called processing fluency, supported by Raleigh. So basically, when patterns repeat, the brain understands faster and it relaxes. Next, color. The brain is very sensitive to contrast. For example, high contrast colors like bright yellow and black on a bee or red markings on a poisonous frog. These don't always mean danger, but the brain has learned to treat them as signals. So it pays attention, and because of that, too many strong colors feel stimulating. The eyes keep jumping, comparing, and processing. However, when colors are limited, soft, similar tones, the eyes move smoothly, and when the eyes move smoothly, the mind slows down. So that's why simple palettes feel calm. Then balance. Even without realizing it, the brain checks for stability because in evolution, imbalance could mean risk. For example, a loose rock on a hill, and uneven surfaces while walking, or something leaning that might fall, so the brain stays alert. These ideas come from gestalt psychology. Now think about a shelf. If one side feels heavy and the other one is empty, it feels silently uncomfortable. But when the weight is balanced, it feels stable and stability feels safe. Now shapes. The brain reacts differently to sharp edges and curves. In nature, sharp shapes often mean danger, for example thorny plants, jagged rocks, or broken branches. So the brain stays alert, but curves feel natural, like flowing rivers, soft hills, even the human body is another example. These feel familiar and safe. This is supported by research from Mosevar. So when you use softer shapes, the brain relaxes automatically. Even something small like a round vase or even a plant can soften the entire space. So when you combine all of this repetition, color, balance, space together, they reduce mental effort and they send one clear message to the brain. This is predictable, this is stable, this is safe, and that's why it feels calm. Next time you style a space, don't just think about how it looks. Instead, think about how it feels. Because from an evolutionary point of view, calm spaces remind the brain of something familiar, predictable, stable, safe environment, and that's what humans have always been drawn to.